Good afternoon, everyone. I am Christine Joy CBs and I will discuss to you about the emotional and behavior disorders. So, before I start, can I have your 1 minute to write down in our comment section? What do you think of when you hear the terms emotional disorders and behavioral disorder? So, thank you for your cooperation. Emotional and behavior disorder. It is a condition that is accompanied by one or more of the following characteristics over a long time and to a marked degree, and that adversely affects a child's educational performance. It is an ability to learn that cannot be explained by intellectual, sensory, or health factors. It is an ability to build or maintain satisfactory interpersonal relationship with peers and teachers, and also having inappropriate types of a behavior or feelings under normal circumstances, and general pervasive mood of unhappiness, of depression, and tendency to develop the physical symptoms or fear associated with personal or school problems. There are two types of behaviors. First is the externalizing, second is the internalizing. When we say externalizing, it is a persistently aggressive or involved acting out and non-compliant behaviors, often are characteristics of conducts and oppositional defiant disorders. And when we say internalizing, it includes withdrawal, depression, anxiety, obsession, and compulsion. Then, the major categories of emotional and behavioral conditions. First is the anxiety disorders, mood disorders, oppositional defiant disorders, conduct disorders, and schizophrenia. Anxiety disorders. It is a most common childhood disorders or excessive worry, fear, and uneasiness. It includes the separation anxiety disorders, generalized anxiety disorders, the phobia, the panic disorders, obsessive compulsive disorders, and the post-traumatic stress disorder. Mood disorders. Extreme deviation of mood in either a depressed or an elevated direction of sometimes in both directions at different times. It includes the depression, what affects emotion, motivation, physical well-being, thoughts, suicidal ideation. Then, the oppositional defiant disorder. It is a pattern of negativistic, hostile, observant, and defiant behaviors. It may include the loss of temper, arguments with adults, irritability, vindictiveness, swearing, and using obscenities, and or blaming others for mistake and misbehavior, and having a low self-esteem. Next is the conduct disorder. It is a persistent pattern of antisocial behavior that significantly interferes with others' rights or with schools and communities' behavioral expectation. It includes the aggressive conduct, property destruction, deceitfulness or theft, and the serious rule of violations. The last is the schizophrenia, a disorder in which people typically have two or more of the following symptoms: hallucination, withdrawal, delusions, inability to experience pleasure, loss of contact with reality, and the disorganized speech. Contrary to popular belief, schizophrenia is not multiple personality disorders or dissociative identity disorder. First, survival and emotions, then the textbook. The typically human brain is programmed to deal first with its own survival and emotional needs. The brain is unlikely to attend to any other's task until it is assured that these needs have been met. In school, it means that the students are not going to care about the curriculum unless they feel physically safe and emotionally secure. So, as the teacher who have those students who have an emotional and behavioral disorders, we need to make them feel that they are physically safe and emotionally secure. They are belong and valued member of a group at school. Because the amount of their quality time at home is so small, many students are not getting their emotional needs met. So, They come to school looking for emotional support. And as a teachers, we need to consider those strategies to those students who have an emotional and behavioral disorders. First is we need to identify the cause of the misbehavior, selecting classroom management and teaching strategies, adapting curriculum and instructions, addressing social skills, teaching social problem solving, and adapting school-wide and districtive programs. That's all. Thank you and God bless.